Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ethan here from Extreme RC 4x4, and today I want to show you the Team KNK hardware, the stainless steel hardware kit for the Trailfinder 2, and this works with the short wheelbase, the long wheelbase, and the standard wheelbase, which I have right here. So this kit is 269 pieces, and it replaces all of the hardware except for these nuts on the outside here, your wheel nuts. It does not replace any of the grub screws that you use for your links, like on the Surfo or whatnot, and any upgrades that you may have that there's no extra hardware for, that might also not work. So I've installed the entire kit. I went through the manual, found all the right sizes because they're labeled by size in each baggie. It's a great organization method. It came just like this truck came as a kit. All the screws in baggies with their size and all the details you need to know about them on the packaging. So I was able to go through in the kit and put the right sizes where they need to be, because who knows how many times I've taken those in and out and put the wrong screws in the wrong places. But this is a bin of all the screws I removed. All these here. And maybe not to you, but to me, that's a ton of those little tiny screws. And I only had to cut slots in three screws on my Trailfinder to get them out, and I mainly did this because I was having a few screws seize up on the Trailfinder, and I'm not sure if that's some kind of steel to aluminum kind of thing happening, because the chassis on here are aluminum, and I think the stainless steel hardware is just going to be better overall. But I am super happy with this kit. I would definitely buy this. It comes with all of the lock nuts, which I was skeptical if it was going to come with lock nuts or not. And one other thing, it does not come with the hardware for the leaf springs. And you probably know what I'm talking about. On the leaf springs, there's these screws that are right here that go into leaf spring. It has a really big shoulder on it. It's like a bushing, and it does not have that included in the kit. And I can understand why. This is one of the few trucks that screw would be compatible with, and it's understandable. I don't even run links all the way around anymore. So you get this is all the extras that I have left over. The only bag that I ran out of screws with is the M3 by 12 millimeter screws. And that's because I use all of them on all of my aftermarket accessories on this truck. So you do get a baggie of Nylock lock nuts. And another thing I noticed is they give you 3 millimeter washers, which is really awesome. And I have not installed them yet, but you even get all these little tiny screws for on the axles where the third member attaches. There's tons of these little bitty screws, and they always strip out because they're very tiny. At least in the steel, they always strip out. So I haven't replaced these yet. I'm waiting for a time that maybe I can go through and rebuild these axles once again. I'll just go ahead and install these while I'm doing that. And you get a bunch of different sizes. It's mostly a 3 millimeter hardware kit because that's what the truck is pretty standard with. But you also get some 2.5 millimeter hardware and 2 millimeter hardware. So I have all this extra hardware. I'm going to be sure to use it on all of the parts that need to go on here. I already started adding parts to things like my link kit. I've been able to replace a lot of the screws on that, and I'm just very happy with it, if you can't tell already. It was so nice to have a product that I don't have problems with, and if I were in the market for a hardware kit, Team KNK, you did a great job on this hardware kit. I'd recommend it to anybody who needs a hardware kit for their Trailfinder. Great kit, really good variety of sizes and all sorts. I was super happy to see lock nuts in here, and even the fact that there's 2mm and 2.5mm hardware in here, it's really nice because those are little screws that you got to go to Ace Hardware and get, and they charge you pretty ridiculous prices for the tiny screws, regarding that they probably don't sell very many. But it's very nice to have all those screws for things like my lenses on my front bumper here. They use little tiny screws, and I'm sure I can find a replacement somewhere in this kit. But here's all the screws I took out again. Here's all my extras I have left. Really happy. Thank you, Team KNK Hardware. It's a great product. RPP is where I had it ordered from. Really good site to work with. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. You will be seeing more on this in the future. I'm sure some of you are wondering about this, kind of a background project right now. But anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.